Hi Pisces, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at past versus new love. Okay, so this can sort of show current connections as well. Depending on how long the connection has been going, as to whether it shows up in the past or the new energy. Okay, so if it's a relatively recent connection, someone you've only just sort of met, it probably is going to show up in the new. Whereas if this has been going on for a little while, it's probably going to be there in the past energy. Okay, but I do have 4 different decks that I'm using today. So I do have the Voice of the Souls Oracle that we're starting with to look at your energy. Okay, Pisces. When we're looking at the past energy, I do have the Dreaming Lenormand. The future and new energy, we're going to be using the Scrying Ink Lenormand, and then getting some outcomes for both with the Island Time Wellness Oracle as well. Okay, so getting straight on into it for you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate every single subscriber. Just a super small, non-monetized channel, so it does mean the world to me when you do subscribe. So thank you for your support so far. But starting off here with your energy, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what does Pisces need to know about love, please? Okay, and can I just get clarity for that first one? This is a very interesting deck, Pisces. Okay, so this particular deck, we do have a couple of cards. We do see in this deck some cards are coloured plain, and then other cards are coloured black. Not as many of the black ones, but we have had 2 of these black ones pop out for you with that first card. So the first one is a message of warning, hence why I did want to sort of clarify that, especially considering what we saw in the most recent all signs for you as well, Pisces. I did actually have to divide the Pisces energy in half, and get a second message, because we did have a bit of a reckless energy hitting us at the first there, but we do also have a message of peace confirming that. Okay, clarifying that message of warning. So I do feel as though we are looking at a warning being clarified with peace. So it's kind of letting us know that, avoiding trouble is the answer for you at the moment, Pisces, and seeking the peace. So you are sort of, warned to steer clear of certain energies at this time, and find peace, within yourself, within the people that you're dealing with. Aim towards peace, and really being conscious to avoid that potential, red flag, warning that we do have coming through here. The other one we do have for you is freedom. Okay, so I do feel as though for a lot of you, this is actually linked up. So, there may be a message of warning that you need to find your freedom from something or someone, in order to have that peace. Okay, so for a lot of you, I do feel as though this is, some sort of disaster that you have avoided. Okay, so freedom from, that affecting you and actually becoming part of your current energy, especially with that, it is sort of opposite ends of the spectrum, a message of warning and then a message of peace. So it's very interesting there. So we'll see why this is coming out, because I do feel as though this will come out. I'm intuitively feeling it's going to come out in the past energy, because I do feel as though this is something that you have kind of avoided. All right, so it may also just be, flagging out something that's happened with that reading the other day that I'm talking about, that most recent all signs. It was the all signs, your person's actions towards you, your person on your mind actions. Okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe watch the Pisces section, the first section in that one, and that will let you know what we're sort of dealing with. That I'm kind of intuitively feeling for a lot of you. It's in relation to that same energy. All right, but I do feel as though, we are avoiding big problems with that. And as long as we're, consciously making efforts towards peace within ourselves and finding our own peace. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting. Freedom from, the things that maybe hold us back. So avoiding those danger warnings, all right? Okay, but Pisces, past love energy for Pisces, please. Past love energy for Pisces, please. Okay, and just want to clarify that third card, please. Okay, and I'll just grab your outcomes for the past energy. Okay, outcomes for Pisces with the past love energy, please. Okay, so Pisces, a bit of an interesting message once again. We do firstly have the book coming through for you there. So I am kind of feeling as though this is just talking about, the story of your life so far. The things that have been written in these books about you, okay, about you and love in the past. So, we could actually be looking. I feel as though rather than looking at a specific past person, this is actually just looking at the evolution of Pisces and where your story has been so far up to here with your story, about love with you in your past, okay, your individual story, and giving you that opportunity to know that, the past is not the whole story. The past does not make the whole story. That's just the beginning of your story, Pisces. Okay, and we are sort of seeing here the moon as well. So that really does talk about, emotional sensitivities. So in the past, I feel emotions have been high. A lot of a lot of chapters have been very emotional for you, Pisces. We are. I'm just getting that sense that that's a lot of emotion coming through there, and I feel as though that's why, maybe we have this message of warning that, you've been through so much already, with love. You've already sort of, had these stories already starting, to stir you up quite emotionally in the past, and finding peace is your main goal when it comes to, what you want from love for the future. Because we've been through, you know, opposite in the past, feeling as though you have, had quite a lot, and sort of wanting to free yourself from that emotional distress and those emotions that have sort of been part of your story so far when it comes to love. All right. We do also have here, so I just want to, I'll show you here, because this may actually be part of, this story from the past here. We do have keys on a ring, that does say many options, decisions, unconventional, stringing along, and one night stand. Okay, so you may have been treated like an option in the past. I am getting that sort of vibe. People in your love life in the past may have had multiple options and kind of strung you along and treated you as though you were just, one key on a chain to this person rather than being the full book for this person. Maybe they were treating you like you were just one chapter of their story, whereas you're here, feeling like I do feel with that book energy too that we are looking at what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books there. So it's kind of like you've had to restart your story quite a few times with different people, and it's kind of feeling as though, emotionally those restarting a brand new book every time you're hurt, or whatever, it's kind of left you sort of feeling that you don't have the freedom of making your own decisions when it comes to love, that it's kind of feeling like emotionally a lot of the time in the past these decisions have been taken from you, and it's the other party that has kind of decided where that story is going, and it's not really been up to you, and you may not have been able to, get your desired outcomes in the past. Um, we are seeing also the rider. Okay, so the rider does talk about, I'm getting that sense of freedom once again with that. You can see the rider in this particular card, flinging her hair back. It's that sense of freedom, like, finally I'm going to head into new energy. Finally, I'm going to write that story for myself. I'm kind of getting this as a kind of linking to your current, where you are right now. Sorry, I forgot to put my device on silence. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, it's just you sort of starting to express yourself a little bit more and heading into the current energy with that sense of freedom, wanting that freedom from this emotional turmoil that we've seen in the past. And the writer really does come in pretty quick, bringing good news. So the good news for you is that you are seeking peace. Okay, especially with that emotional turmoil there in the past, and that was actually, that rider was clarified with the clouds. Okay, so you probably have had a bit of a tendency to overthink people in the past, and really invest a lot in these people, and it's just led to you having, overthinking and anxiety about these things. And, I'm just getting, clouded judgment with who may or may not be, and it's kind of coming through with that as well. That you've kind of been seeing messages of peace with people, but really there's a message of warning coming through, and your judgment has just been, so confused and clouded that you haven't really been able to make clear choices and decisions. But that seems to be clearing up for you with that rider energy. It does seem to be, that rider is leaving those clouds in the dust kind of vibe. And like I said, I am feeling that rider is sort of linking through to more present energy for you as well. We do have the coffee cup as an outcome. So this is meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So definitely could be, currently sort of starting to get out, meet new people, talk to friends about what's been going on for you, that sort of a thing. Meeting and conversing, talking with yourself a little bit more about all this sort of stuff, and really shifting your energy from the past into the new and the future. Okay, Pisces. So it's looking like you really are, on this quest for freedom at the moment, and it feels as though it's coming through for you as well. But we'll have a look at the new and future energy coming through for you, Pisces. Okay, new and future energy for Pisces with love, please. Oh my goodness, Pisces. And I'll just grab those outcomes as well. Outcomes for Pisces with new or future love, please. Okay, so clearly separating yourself from past energy over here, Pisces. What we're sort of seeing is, the runner, and that says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, and then separation. So you're separating from that energy, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So, the future outcomes are a little bit unclear. It's really just showing us you detaching, taking heed of these warnings that are coming through for you anyway, and detaching from past negative energy, and really, really expressing your creativity, expressing your freedom, and expressing yourself. Pisces, I really do feel as though you are clearly separating yourself from the past energy, and the past energy maybe not it's trying to not separate itself from you. It is still missing you and thinking about you, and yearning and unsure of the future. But Pisces seems pretty sure that the future doesn't. I think I'm getting this energy of, for Pisces, it doesn't matter what the future holds. They know the future does not hold the past. So that's a super uplifting sort of message for your energy, Pisces. I'm getting your energy is coming through. You know, you feel like feels like you've grown a lot from this past emotional, you know, these emotional chapters. It feels like you've learned a lot and grown quite a lot from going through whatever it is you individually have been through in love. And then for the future here, the new or the future, we are seeing that you may have multiple options. We do have the key coming through, and that really does talk about you opening brand new doors for yourself. So we are definitely seeing new energy. This is talking about, you know, new options that are not this past energy. There's brand new options, brand new doors for you to unlock. And a lot of the time, I feel like this too actually could be partly you, you know, unlocking the key to yourself, unlocking your heart to somebody or others, you know, just being a little bit more, you know, emotionally vulnerable with people and letting people know, look, I've been through this sludge in the past and I'm not willing to accept that in the future. So be warned, like, and I can even I can kind of picture Pisces being, be warned, I'm not looking for you know, negative. I'm looking for peace in a connection. You know, we do have that message of warning and then that message of peace. So it kind of feels like maybe you warning other people, if you don't come to me with peace in your heart, that's it. I don't want a bar of it. Because we do also have the child energy, and that's a very sort of innocent energy where you are sort of looking for that brand new adventure and really wanting to see the beauty in life and others and yourself. You know, it's really about, you know, looking forward in a positive manner, brand new beginnings for you. So we're definitely seeing new on the table in the new and the future for you, Pisces. So totally brand new. And at the end of the day here, we do have the crossroads. So, you know, there are going to be some choices coming up for you with love, especially with that key as well as the crossroad. Okay, so it's going to be really up to you which adventure you choose to walk. You know, the crossroad is about which path are you going to take, which door are you going to unlock, which, you know, you may have a specific choice or decision between multiple people coming up for you. So you really, this is your free will as well, where you can choose what path you decide to walk. And I'm really, once again, getting that, you know, that Pisces going, you know, be warned out here, people. I'm looking for peace, and that's it. If you can't bring me peace, I'm going to walk a different path. You know, I deserve to, you know, really nurture myself and my inner child and, you know, my sense of innocence when it comes to, you know, what I wish for and in love. Okay, so it's actually a really positive message for you, Pisces, that you yourself seem to be, you know, very capable of making decisions for yourself with love, because, you know, you are being very, very clear with yourself about, you know, not redoing the same cycles and really allowing yourself the freedom to choose what path you walk and to choose to, you know, find peace when it comes to love. Okay, so and definitely separating yourself from negative energy. I can feel that very clearly, that you are, you know, more than willing to separate yourself from negative emotions. If someone kind of comes towards you with negative emotions, I can just sort of feel Pisces going, bye. Bye, Felicia. I'm like, so that's really coming through strongly, Pisces. So good to see, especially like I said, after that reading we saw the other day, in that all signs. So I'm glad to hear it, Pisces. But this does feel like a mixture of both those energies as well. So those of you who were dealing with that more negative energy, and those of you who are sort of heading into that brand new with your head held high, it's kind of a lovely sort of balance for the collective here, rather than, you know, splitting you in the collective. Okay, so um, good to see we're back on track, Pisces. Okay, well, that's what we have for you today. Please leave me a comment and let me know if that resonated for you and your particular situation. Like and subscribe. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you again soon.